Good morning. First morning on trail. Man, it was good to sleep in the tent last night. It was nice and cool. I was guessing like upper 40s or low 50s. And Sprite, you said you had a thermometer? What was the temperature?
Said 52 around 7:30.
All right, so sometime right after daylight it was about 52, so we were close. We didn't have any bears or any critters come in and camp during the night that we know of, and all in all, it was just a really good night and restful. It's amazing to wake up in these woods and have some coffee, and we're mostly all packed up. Sprite is she's getting there. I got my pack on, about ready to walk. Come along and Hammer are pretty close to ready, so we're going to start moseying out of here. We don't really know what our plan is for today other than to walk north. I think we're going north. So used to saying walking north on the AT. So we're going to walk today. We're going to try to do at least 12, maybe 15. We'll just see how we feel and see how the terrain is and all that. And I don't know, let's just get to going. I know we got to start with a creek crossing up here, and there's no bridge. So we'll see how that goes. So this big tree ends halfway across, right over a deep spot. So I'm not sure if the play is to climb over those or to try to rock hop over here. I'm gonna check this out and we'll see. I think here. Yeah, I think this is the play here. Although I can't see what the up on the other side looks like. I made it across with no problem. But I'm kind of waiting here. Jake's coming. Hammer's coming right behind me. It's easier to video and show you what it looks like when somebody else is crossing. In honor of Roadrunner, river crossing. Just checking in here. We've been hiking, I don't know, right at an hour probably. The last mile or so has been a pretty gradual climb. Like we've been climbing the whole time, but it's been a pretty kind climb. But we got up to what I think is the top, and there's so many leaves still on. Like you can see bits of views, but the camera won't focus through the trees. So it may turn out to be a PUD, pointless up and down. But there's also a chance, it looks like we're gonna rise again up ahead of me. But so far the trail has been amazing. It's a beautiful morning. Right now it's 9:33 a.m. For anybody watching this that's planning a hike of the Bartram, so where we stayed last night near Dick Creek Falls, we think that was about 9.6 into the trail from Russell Bridge. And then there are some different signs that are conflicting, but we're pretty sure Warwoman Dell is another probably 9.5 or so, maybe 10 from Dick Creek Falls. So we're kind of just hiking separate. Jake and I left together this morning. He's just slightly behind me. If I stopped, he'd probably catch up within a minute or so. He's probably just right back there. And Sprite and come along, we're almost packed up. But our plan is to meet, nobody to go past Warwoman Dell without everybody getting there. So, and then just depending on how late that is and what everybody feels, we'll probably try to go, I don't know, at least probably 3 to 6 miles past Warwoman Dell. But anyway, so far, I have a feeling this trail is going to start getting a lot harder at some point. But so far, it has been like perfect treadway, nothing overly steep. I mean, just a joy to hike. I mean, we're only like 12 miles in, but we shall see. Just got quite a good reminder. First 12 or so miles of this trail, like I've been saying, it's kind of like a walk in the park. Coming up out of Bob Gap. It's not overly tough, but I'm breathing hard and sweating. It's a good reminder that we're in the mountains and this is no walk in the park. Still been a beautiful morning. Ah, wonderful. Looks like we're going up again here. I guess we're just on a little swag and a little flat for a second, but I can see up ahead. We're about to climb some more. Hoping there's a good view up there because I'm due for a break in 15 or 20 minutes. Stop for second breakfast. Come along's over here. We've been eating, and here come up the trail. I don't know if you can see him yet. Hammer's coming up the trail right now. There's a small root wide, isn't it? All right, I haven't videoed for a bit. I don't think I've turned the camera on since we stopped for second breakfast. Sprite caught up with us. We were all there together. We're all pretty close right now. We're strung out a little bit. Come along somewhere right behind me. I think we're only about a half mile from Warwoman Dell. So we're about 9 in for the day. And let's see, it's 12:35, so we're doing pretty good. There has been a good bit of climbing. A lot more in the last 6 or 7 miles than anything before it. But that makes sense because I think we're only, I don't know, we're less than 6 miles from Warwoman Bald, and that's the highest point in Georgia. We may end up there tonight, or we may not, because that'd make us about 15 for the day, and that's still a lot of climbing, I think. We'll have to look at the map a little more and see how everybody feels. But we are going to take another break up here at Warwoman Dell. So I'll show you around when we get there. We come in here to Warwoman Dell. This sign says Warwoman Bald 14.2. I was thinking maybe it was 5. What does that say?
Highway.
So it says Highway 28, 19 miles.
Wilson Gap, 8.5 miles.
Yeah, I don't know. So here's Warwoman Dell. Looks like there's a privy. So Blue Ridge Railroad sign. Let's get a good look at this one. If you want to read that, you can pause the screen for a minute. So I guess it's not like on the road. It's back a bit. But... So I think this is just supposed to be like a picnic area. There's the bathroom. Actually, it's not in bad shape for a place like this. Look at that big hollowed out tree. Check that out. Oh wow, and then we got a whole big picnic area back there. I read that there's no camping allowed, but this would be a good camping area. All right, we're just about done with our lunch break here, and Hammer's about to cook us some dinner, it looks like, on these grills. We got some water here, and we're going to look at that Warwoman Dell sign, and we'll head out. Trail goes across right there. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. Wow, it almost looks like there's a place back up in there to, like a swimming hole. Wow, this is cool. Oh, wow. Sprite, did you drop your phone? You get it? Yeah. I got it on video. Oh, wow. There's actually some really beautiful, nice campsites we just passed back there too. That's probably I know that's probably 40 or 50 foot tall, isn't it? Come along?
Yeah. 40 probably.
I didn't do any video, and I should have. We were back a little ways trying to figure out our water situation. There was what was supposed to be a water source, and it was barely a trickle. But we were able to get some water. It took us a while. And we're kind of towards the end of the day. I think we've got about 14 in. And there's not much on the map as far as water sources and campsites. So we're just trying to weigh our options. We came here to Courthouse Gap. There's a sign. Looks like we have come 3.7 from Warwoman Dell. Okay, so that puts us like right at 13.5, I think, for the day, according to that sign. And we got 10.5 to Raybun Bald. So this is a nice big open spot. Everybody's just contemplating our lives and trying to figure out what to do. All right, in the tent. It's 5 minutes till 6. We kind of found a spot and got it set up pretty quick. Sprite's pretty worried about water, but I think we've all decided we're gonna live. I think we have enough to get to where we hope there's water tomorrow. If there's not water there tomorrow, we may have more problems. It's not raining, but the air is just like really wet, and we're kind of up high, and the air is just the wind's blowing right up at us. So it feels pretty decent in the tent. So I can't really show you everybody else, but I can show you Hammer over there. He's cooking a ramen bomb for dinner. I'm gonna have macaroni and cheese with some jerky. Come along, what are you having for dinner?
Pasta Primavera.
Pasta Primavera with an Italian accent. What are you having, Sprite?
Couscous.
Couscous, okay. With some kind of accent. Jake, what is your ramen bomb? How do you say that?
Ramen bomb.
I hope you all could hear that.
I tasted it when you said it.
I don't think I'll come back on tonight. We're going to just eat dinner and chill out. So have a good night, everybody. Come back for day 3.